Up to the line, he says, look, just a 90 will do me, just to get me in the top half of the show. It's not been such good luck since round one in Spain from the Estonian driver as he flicks this BMW 2 Series into action. Picks up the throttle nice and early now as Kevin Pesur manages his way, balances the car around the circuit here in County Kildare, puts the car where it needs to be. Nice line, but big handbrake drag into the outside zone as Kevin Pesur now puts his bumper towards the wall, wheel along the line and across the line, a job done.
Yeah, just pushing all the way through, and another driver that's been able to get this
into gear and
very
he's ready
smooth
to do some damage on the circuit. And 88.5, and Pesur will want to move himself way up the order. You would have seen what's attainable out there on track as he flicks that BMW to angle, and look at this, a nicer line from Kevin Pesur, keeps it clean this time right to the edge of the circuit as Kevin Pesur works his way around outside zone 4, but flat to the floor as he locks up the front brake, just trying to push the back end that BMW right into the zone as he now flicks it towards the wall. A little shallow, a little tentative on the handbrake there for Kevin Pesur as he flicks it towards that last outside zone and across the line. As always,
looked really
cool, calm and collected. Oh, he means business. He knows that James Dean is the man to beat here at Mondello Park. He knows he'll have all of the Irish fans screaming his name as they come through the gears, down over the hill, and a big flick, and look at that from Kevin Pesur right on the back bumper. This is the closest battle we've seen so far, door to door, as they come through the outside zone. Pesur goes for the transition, and this is clean from both drivers as Pesur goes for the front wheel of that Mustang. Kevin Pesur goes for an early transition, trying to hunt down the Irishman as he fires that BMW onto the side of that Mustang. They come through that last outside zone, door to door. Wow. Pesur slams the visor shut on the helmet, and Dean jumps off that start line ready for action. He would have known by the spotters that Pesur was always there. He was always in the wing mirror. And look at this big angle from Dean. Is it a mistake? He deals with it. Shallows up the angle. Kevin Pesur looking rock solid as James Dean now fires down on the inside of that BMW. They go door to door in the outside zone. Kevin Pesur unshaken though as he puts foot to floor, looks for the transition. Dean back into the battle. They go wide on the outside zone towards the wall. Dean glued to the door of Kevin Pesur. What can he do here against a man that's line driving is unbelievable? Well, Kevin Pesur comes off the line in that GR86 through the gears as Kevin Pesur, the Estonian, hunts him down. He flicks that car from left to right as they fire over the hill and down into initiation. It's a beautiful lead line, but it's a little wide for Pesur as he puts the rear wheels now into the outside zone. There's no shaking Pesur though. The Estonian can't be shaken as they fire through the middle of the circuit. Pesur goes for the dive once again, down on the door. He knows how good Pesur is. He knows he can trust that lead line, and he trusts him the whole way.
Kevin Pesur, every time you put him
off the line already, we get the green light as Kevin Pesur's bumper pops up. Tyres are light already as they fire through the gears, and look at this from Kevin Pesur. He's absolutely up and gone. This man has turned that car up to 250. Pesur goes wide, he goes wide again. He's trying to keep up with the Estonian driver. Pesur on the inside of the circuit. Kevin Pesur's car is like a rocket ship right now as he fires around Mondello Park, puts that car into the outside zone. Pesur gets a shortcut, tries to tag the door and gets lost once again.
holy Kevin,
But Kvyat want to cement a bit of a better place. Yeah. He knows that Dean's out. He knows that Randlu's out. He knows that Heinen's out of competition. Now is a chance for Torane Kvyat to jump up the order a little bit and maybe sit second behind Shanahan as we go into Riga in just a few weeks' time. Here we go though, through the gears, off they go. It's going to be Kevin Pesur to lead out Torane Kvyat. Kvyat matches the angle, and look at the proximity for Kvyat. He leans on. Oh, and it's a mistake. Leans on the back of Kevin Pesur, and it puts him into a mistake as they fire into the outside zone. Kvyat now trying to hunt down Kevin Pesur as they fire into the second to last outside zone. Kvyat goes for it, but it's all over the show as he almost hits the wall and loses some ground. Kevin Pesur, can Kevin Pesur hang with Kvyat? That's the big question. Kvyat's been throwing down these huge initiations as he fires through the gear, flicks that car across the circuit, and wow, look at the angle, look at the pace. He's gone super wide, his wheels off track, he blows the cones into the middle of the circuit. Kevin Pesur dives in, hangs with him, as now Kevin Pesur tries to get himself back into the fight as Torane Kvyat fires through the circuit. He's angry. The Norwegian sledgehammer wants to get the win, but he's throwing everything at it. On the line, leading the points right now, hoping to bag a load more and move himself further ahead than anyone else. He creeps off the line. It's Shanahan to lead out. Kevin Pesur for a spot in the final awaits as Shanahan flicks that GT86 from left to right. Oh! Pesur goes on the inside, puts a wheel up on the curb. Shanahan unfazed as Pesur now pushes to back end that GTA 6, goes for a dive, tags the door once again because Pesur is coming angry at this one, dives through the smoke because Shanahan puts a back bumper towards the wall. Kevin Pesur can't be shaken as he puts the wheel to the door one more time.
Yeah, Kevin Pesur, I mean, got loaded with some lemons there, made some lemonade, able to read.
Despite the final awaits against Piotr Wojciech as they pop off the start line through the gears, the green light pops into vision as they now hammer through the gears, and Kevin Pesur fires that car in, big angle, big pace, big speed as Shanahan tries to regain some lost ground. He shortcuts that outside zone as Kevin Pesur gets into outside zone 4, opens up the throttle, tries to drive away from the Irishman, but Shanahan is right with him as they transition bumper to bumper into this second to last outside zone. Shanahan onto the rear wheel, onto the door, across the line.
Yeah, exactly what we saw in the previous run. I mean,
And a massive accomplishment for a driver that
keep that consistency throughout the rest of this season, and he's got such a big shot. Look, it holds to the rules no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show how much these guys don't play games. He pulled through the start line, he got the strobe light and said, well, maybe I won't. And Kevin Pesur, ladies and gentlemen, going to do a buy run there, just going to put on a show for all the amazing fans here at Mondello Park in Ireland. Grandstands sold out, 10 deep around the fence. These guys have been an incredible atmosphere all weekend. Always happy to see drifting in Mondello Park, and hence why we come back here year after year, because the fans are amazing and they put on such a good show alongside the drivers.
Yeah, it's been incredible, the knowledge that these fans have and the passion that they've got for this sport.